Well, hi everyone. Yesterday, as you all know, if you've been watching me, I had a hip replacement. Now, listen to this. I only got 2 hips. I already did the right one and then did the left one on Monday. And I can now tell you I was at, Reston Hospital. These are my discharge papers. And I did not like this as good as Fairfax Innova. I like Fairfax Innova. But I had both of my children at Fairfax. Now it's called Fairfax Innova. There's the one I had my right hip on was Fair Oaks Innova in outside of Fairfax a little bit. But they said that every operation is different, and that is the truth. It is different. Totally different. Mainly the difference is the COVID situation. Let me explain. Also, it's the opiate issues too. Before I get into that, I wanted to show you. I took these from the hospital because I didn't have any money to buy ice packs. I did buy one. It's not really good. I like to fill these up. But when you're on pain meds, it takes me a minute to figure out how to lift that up and fill it with ice. So I've got ice going. I keep 3 ice packs on me at all times. So I've got 2. And you can tell that one I need to make a visit to the freezer. Okay. Now, before I get into all the stuff and how I feel, I got up and washed my face. And I ran into this when I was in New York. I bought this at Walmart. And this is really nice. It's a lemon zesty scrub. Well, now I've just lost something. Yeah, this smells so good. I got the biggest container. Try it. It was clean and clear. I think y'all would like it. Because I had bought a lot of stuff, 75% off. And I had bought this, and it has the cannabis seed oil in it, and it's a sleep mask, okay? And the last 2 days, I would just put a little bit of this on my face, and then today I actually washed off all of it. But it's like a calming thing, Cocoa Chill, calming sleep mask, and it's really nice if you can go, because Victoria's Secret, is in dire straits too, like everybody, and there still may be some in stock. I got it for a fraction because I can't afford things full price. I just bought it as a fraction. And so try this lemon scrub. It does smell like lemon. It's very refreshing. So my camera is hooked to my walker, and yesterday it was scratching up my floor a little bit, and thank God I noticed it. So I asked my ex if he could get me 2 tennis balls. He said he'd have to pry them out of the mouths of his labs. So he said that's not a good idea. So my friend Carolyn said, put socks on the wheels and on the little pegs. So I put socks now. They stayed on the wheel part, but on the front pegs, it didn't. I had to rubber band it, so then it stayed, and it's working good. So my girlfriend told me to keep drinking water, so I have it next to my bed. And I remember the last operation, I didn't do number 2 for over like 6 days, and that in itself will cause pain. Now, I don't feel good enough to comb my hair, as you can see. I don't feel good enough, but I did add some blush and lipstick on. I felt good enough to do that. So let's go over all the pain meds, all right? They want me to take intermittent Tylenol in between everything else to kind of wean you off the hard stuff. Now, when I came out of surgery, I was in pain. The other operation 3 years ago, I was in no pain. I actually did a video from the bed. I was laughing. I was jovial. I was getting up, running to the bathroom. I was like running up and down the hall. I was so agile that they had to put an alarm on my bed. It was a pad, and every time I got up out of the bed, this alarm went off, and it alerted the nurses that I was up, because they don't want you to do that. for risk of fall. This time, I never got out of the bed. I was in pain from the time I woke up. Before, I had a pump. I think it was morphine or Dilaudid, or it was something strong. That's all I know. And I wasn't in pain at all. But Monday, I came out of the operation already at a 7 pain level. And they ask you, but they didn't do anything about it. Finally, I demanded, I said, I need something for pain. I mean, I had nothing. Now, I know that some of the stuff they inject in your hip while it's doing it, that and the spinal block I had to have, I know that was still working somewhat, I'm sure. But they gave me 1 Percocet, and that's all I had for 7 hours. I was livid. I didn't have a pump. I went right to recovery, and I never really got into a room. You know, last time I stayed the night. They want you out of there because of the COVID, okay? I saw hospital beds just packed up in rooms. Nobody's in them. The parking lot was almost empty. There's no COVID going on where I was at. Nothing. I was in shock that we were able to get handicapped parking. Okay, so they gave me 1 Percocet. And my ice pack melted, and I had to actually holler through the corridors, asking them to refill it, because I didn't even have a nurse's thing, if you know what I mean, to call. But I mean, it was just bizarre. And they wouldn't let me go home until I urinated, and I did that twice, and go up a set of stairs. Well, I went up a set of stairs like it's nothing. Okay. But yeah, I was very mad that I was still in pain even when I got home. Now I'm on a regimen, so we went through the Tylenol, and this is the gabapentin here. I won't have to cover up my address. This is gabapentin. It's for nerve pain, and also if you have shingles. So. This one is antibiotic in case of infection, and I've been taking it regularly. I only got 2 pills left. Now I'm on a system 6 a.m. for all my pills, and 6 p.m. It's twice a day. So I figured that one was the easiest one to remember. And this one is well, they're calling it Celacohib. I have a feeling it's just another name for Celebrex. I don't know. I need to know because I'm going to be a pharmacy tech. And this is the aspirin, 81 milligrams. And I asked them why I don't have the space boots. A lot of people don't know what the space boots were. It's pumped up air, and it kept, your legs moving. I mean, you weren't moving, but the space boots would, pump air in there. And they go, no, we want you walking. You don't get no space boots. But I did have a pair of compression socks that I wear on the airplane because of the threat of deep vein thrombosis. That's DV as in Victor T. So, as they said, the 81 milligrams of aspirin, it's just a baby aspirin, that will thin your blood enough because you have to worry about blood clots. Now, I got some tramadol, and they want me to take that in the middle of the oxy. Well, I don't need all that. So, I think last time they gave me 60 pills of oxy, and I had enough to last another year, if you know what I mean. And again, they give me 5 milligrams of oxy. Before I got 60 pills, now it's 30. So they really knocking that down. And about the differences in the operation, like I said, I was already in pain when I got out. I'm still in pain. Yesterday was the worst. I said, I'm doing something wrong. I couldn't lift my left leg. So I go in my living room, pull down my pajamas, and these are Costco pajamas. I like them because they are so soft. You see, when your pajamas do this, that lets you know the fabric is tender against your skin. I cannot stand cotton. It's scratchy and it hurts. But I found this for only $9, and I got it. I've had them on for 2 days. I'm sure tomorrow will be shower time. So I pulled down my pants, saw this huge bruise on the back of my leg underneath of where the incision is. Now, last time I never had a bruise at all. I had, I think, two little teeny blue bruises. One didn't even hurt, didn't even know it was there. Well, this bruise is this big. And they said some people swell all the way to their ankles. Some people will have swelling on both legs. And so I said, I'm doing something wrong. And I forgot I'm supposed to elevate my legs. So I put 3 pillows under me and last night, and I actually slept for 3 hours straight, which was glorious. Now the problem is getting into my bed. I had to get a stool because my bed is very high. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but yeah, that helped a lot. And I have to turn off my phone, people, because I have to get my rest. And a lot of people get mad at me, but I have to, because I am a light sleeper. One little ding, I'm up. And I think it's from being a mother and a grandmother. If you ever, raising children, most women are light sleepers. I guess some of us aren't, but I am. Now, a bad storm came through our area. My throat's a little raspy, I think, because they must have put a tube down it or something. I don't know. But the girl that was with my ex-husband that brought me home, she was in the hospital all day yesterday. They went tubing on Sunday, and she thinks she caught a little cold or sore throat. They don't think she has the COVID. I don't know if they even tested her, and I don't know anymore. I just know that she's still at the house with my ex. She comes and stays and cleans his house once in a while and takes care of his dogs. So she actually undressed me when I got home because I couldn't move, and she put on these pajamas on me. And that's the closest that she got to me. Other than that, I wasn't close to her. And Ken took me to dinner. I wanted Mexican. And they tell you not to eat spicy food. Well, honey, I know now why. Because hold on. These are by my bed. I have that little thing. It's got a little pocket, and you keep things like a fingernail file or whatever you need. I have tissues, a fingernail file in it. So yeah, don't eat spicy. I regretted it, but I needed it. I do have enough food. My girlfriend's coming Friday to bring me anything I need. I told her I got some soup from Costco, the tomato with basil, and I would like some artisan bread. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's the round bread that's got the white stuff like flour on it, and it's a little bit combination of Italian and something else, and it's got a little bit of an herb to it. Nothing that overcomes the flavor of the bread though, but it's round, about this big, and it's flat. I like any type of bread. I said, just bring me any kind of. I just don't want the loaf bread because that usually just goes bad if I don't make chicken salad. But it's hurting me to talk right now. But yesterday was my worst day for sure, and I don't want to wear myself out, so I better go lay back down. So thanks for watching me. As you know, the other operation, I was making videos from the bed, not this one. I was never really in a room on Monday, so I was never really alone. It seemed to be someone standing in my room, not attending to me, but working on a computer. I don't know. But so I'll let you all go. Bye.